Hi ladies, welcome to part 4 in my series of why women over 40 are struggling to lose weight. So stress. Is there any women out there that don't have stress? If you don't, please let me know your secret. But in general, I find that most women, really have feelings of stress or being overwhelmed between being a wife and a mother and a sometimes, entrepreneur or a career woman. All of these things can be very stressful, and we find ourselves just running from one place to another throughout the day, trying to manage everything. There's also other types of stress that you don't even really realize, but they are things that your body sees as stress, and it has that same response as actual physical, overwhelmed stress. And those are things like not getting enough sleep can stress out your body. Over exercising can stress out your body. Poor digestion can stress out your body, or a diet of foods that lack nutrients can stress out your body. So there's so many other factors of things that can be causing stress. And the problem with stress as we get older, as I mentioned in the last video, is stress produces cortisol. And women who are producing a lot of cortisol have an issue of adrenal fatigue. And this comes from, not just a temporary situation of stress, but this comes from long-term stress where you're just dealing with stress day in, day out. Day in, day out, when your body is constantly producing cortisol, you will come to a situation where your adrenals just get burned out. And when this happens, you can deal with several different issues. First of all, too much cortisol in the body can cause weight gain. It's known to cause weight gain around the middle area. Another thing that can happen when there is too much cortisol in the body is that our body doesn't produce enough of the other hormones that it needs. So this can then lead to kind of a whole domino effect in the body. So you can then become too low in progesterone when you have been excreting too much cortisol. You can then, from being too low in progesterone, become estrogen dominant. And then this can also lead to issues with a low thyroid. All of these things leading to weight gain and other symptoms and issues in the body. So you see where stress can be a major issue if it is not controlled. So how do you control stress? Well, there's a lot of things that we are beyond our control, right? We can't control, a lot of our responsibilities that we have with our family or our responsibilities that we have with our jobs. But we can control how we react to situations. And that takes some time to learn to, really control being so reactive to everything. But learning to not take stress on so much can definitely have a positive effect in the body. And then if we are just constantly bombarded with stress that we can't control, there are things that we can do to help reduce these cortisol levels in our body. And there are things that we can do to start to heal those adrenals so that our body starts producing the other hormones that we need again. And this is vital for women as they get older and they're going through perimenopause and menopause. One of the hugest reasons I see women have hormonal issues is due to stress. I would say in probably 80 to 90% of the women that I work with, stress is their first underlying root cause of a lot of their hormonal and weight gain issues. So if you are dealing with stress, learning ways to manage that stress is vital. And that is something that I work with my clients is really, you may not be able to get rid of that stress, but you have to learn to be able to manage your stress. And you have to learn to not cause additional stress in your body, right? So you have to make sure that you're doing the right forms of exercise. You're eating the right type of food that is not stressing out the body. You're not eating foods that cause food sensitivities, that cause more stress to the body. That you're taking care of your digestive health, like I discussed in past videos. So all of those things are vital to bringing down those stress levels in the body. And another thing that is necessary in your steps to trying to lose weight as a woman over 40. So I hope you found this helpful. And I have one more video coming your way, and I am going to be talking about how eating the wrong types of foods can be leading to your weight gain or your inability to lose weight. So check out that video.